So yeah, Marvel is failing. You've had box office bombs. You've had pushback TV shows. You have flop TV shows. Disney Plus losing subscribers out the wazoo. And more bad news for no Marvel. Not looking good.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. Killed the nigga, that's one less man. And he didn't learn one lesson. And he ain't the only one stressing. I want you and you want best.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Grand Shogun, and I'm here with some news, some nerd news. So let me pull up the article. This article is about the new Daredevil show that's coming to Disney Plus. That's one of the only few things that I actually am excited for, because I do love Daredevil. I really loved the Netflix adaptation that they had, and they are bringing back Charlie Cox, the main character, and Vincent D'Onofrio. I believe, yeah, they're bringing back Kingpin too, because he was in Hawkeye. So yeah, they're bringing those two back. I think they're recasting everybody else, but bad news is hitting. Let's go to the news article, man. So this article is out of the Hollywood Reporter. It says Daredevil hits reset button as Marvel overhaul its TV business. Launched during the pandemic with a playbook to shoot 150 million plus season with no pilots, the Disney unit is undergoing growing pains and seeing the logic of traditional TV culture. So, well, that one thing, Disney Plus, after watching Marvel TV show after Marvel TV show, trying to watch Star Wars TV and giving up after a couple episodes. I know Marvel does not even just Marvel. Disney Plus, they don't know how to make TV. They can't do it. It's very, very crazy. Very crazy. So, and this is on the heels of Marvel actually already putting back, like, they've already pushed Agatha Harkness, pushed that back. Fucking Ironheart, that got pushed back to 2025.
Nice.
I only didn't report on those because I'm not going to watch them. But let's continue reading. It didn't take long to see the problem after Marvel Studios' Daredevil Born Again paused production in mid-June during the writer's strike. A lot of things being pushed back is blamed on the writer's strike, where honestly, things are honestly just bad. They're scoring bad. The new Marvel's movie that's coming out, that had the lowest testing scores of any Marvel movie. Maybe any Marvel production, but I know it was reported any Marvel movie. So things are really, really terrible. But yeah, a lot of things they're gonna get blamed on the writer's strike. But things were bad before that. Things were bad before that. Fewer than half of the series' 18 episodes had been shot, but it was enough for Marvel executives, including Chief Kevin Feige, to review the footage and come away with a clear-eyed assessment the show wasn't working. So if you guys have been following Disney, like, the writing was on the wall. Bob Iger already said that they were going to be scaling a lot of these shows. The budgets are going to be scaling back because they spend way too much on the budgets as it is, and they aren't seeing the return. So these things are going to be scaled back, and now we're seeing it play out. Echo, the show that's coming out, that's going to be releasing That's gonna be releasing all the episodes. I think it's 6, maybe 5. All those episodes are gonna be released at once. Like it's some type of mini series or something. Miniseries don't even do that. That's the only thing on Disney Plus that has ever been like that. And it's because it's because they really just want to get rid of it. Honestly, if they could have just chalked it and never put it out, I'm sure they would have. So in late September, Marvel quickly let go of head writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman, and also released the directors for the remainder of the season as part of a significant creative reboot of the series. The Hollywood Reporter has learned the studio is now on the hunt for new writers and directors for the project, which stars Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, a blind lawyer turned superhero. Blah, blah, blah. The Daredevil revamp is the latest in a series of growing pains from Marvel Television. Yes, yes. Marvel Television is failing.
And then resting him a little bit, and then the series changed. And I wish I could have did it earlier. I don't know if the outcome would have been different, but it was a difference and beating him down a little bit.
Since debuting the Emmy-winning WandaVision, which actually it started off pretty good. It ended very bad though. In January 2021, the studio, which dominated the film industry in the 2010s, how far they gotta go back, has released more than 50 hours of TV programming after creating a small screen division from the ground up during the pandemic. They're bringing up the pandemic again. Through it all, the company eschewed the traditional TV making model. It didn't commission pilots, which is important. That's how you know if you have a good idea or not. But instead shot entire 150 million plus seasons of TV on the fly. On the fly. So, if you wonder why things seem disjointed and storylines don't really pan out, they don't really go anywhere, they don't really lead into anything, that has a lot to do with it. And the next sentence, it didn't hire showrunners.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Yeah, you heard me right. You heard me right. It didn't hire showrunners, but instead depended on film executives to run its series. And as Marvel does for its movies, it relied on post-productions and reshoots to fix what wasn't working.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Now, when you have no showrunner, the studio's putting everything together. And the studio, they aren't creatives. They run the business, but they aren't creatives. All right. Even though, and that's why things are so expensive. When you rely on post-production and reshoots to fix what you think isn't working, that's why the budgets get so inflated. Even though they remain, along with Star Wars titles, the most watched shows on Disney Plus. I mean, that's cap. That's cap. If you look at the Nielsen ratings, Marvel TV and Star Wars TV, they get outclassed by a show called Bluey. It's a show called Bluey that Disney has on Disney Plus. It blows the shows out the water. Out of the water. So yeah, they don't have good numbers. They don't have good numbers. have recently most watched shows on Disney Plus. Marvel series have recently faced a number of creative challenges and cries of diminishing returns from critics. Critics are just now getting like this coming out of the Hollywood Reporter is insane. You really wouldn't see this maybe even a year ago. You wouldn't see something like this. Cries of diminishing returns from critics and audience metrics, causing a major shift at the studio to move to make TV shows the more traditional way. We're trying to marry the Marvel culture with a traditional television culture, says Brad Winderbaum, Marvel's head of streaming, television, and animation. It comes down to how can we tell stories in television that honor what's so great about the source material. That's all they need to do. Listen. Stick to the source material. Don't go off and do this other shit. And the good source material. Not the source material no one cares about. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody gives a fuck about Ironheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to say that. I'm sorry. Whatever. Let's move on. What's Daredevil's new direction? Marvel hopes to right the ship on a project with sky high expectations. Yeah. So the expectations are really high. Only reason I care about Daredevil, this TV show, is because it's gonna have the same lead. It's gonna have the same. Vincent D'Onofrio is a really great Kingpin. Really great. The Netflix show was very good. Very good. And I'm kind of interested to see if Disney can at least keep it on that track. That's really what I want to see. Like I come on. I know every writer that wrote for the Netflix, they've all been fired. But I mean, there's hope. There's hope. So I'm not gonna read the rest of this because I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys pick up. Go to the actual site. I'm gonna let you read it for yourselves. But yeah, man. This is bad. I don't even know when it's supposed to come back out. Maybe it's got pushed to 2025, like Ironheart and Agatha, which we probably won't even see those. Honestly, we might see Ironheart because Ironheart's actually finished. That's actually finished. Well, I'm not gonna see it, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it says on here when we'll see it. I can't remember. I don't think it does. But I mean, I don't know. Yay. Oh man, I hate what Disney has done to Marvel and Star Wars. I despise it. Thank you guys for joining me. Peace. I love y'all. Thank you. God, I hate it.
It could be over in a split second. If I ain't got a minute, at least give me 6 seconds. I'm from the Midwest where niggas keep the Smith Wesson. They street fight like Mortal Kombat, but this Tekken. Niggas get hit up in they head and they midsection. I'm Danny Glover cause I'm lethal with this.